Very good Tuesday morning to everyone out there. Landon here with you to bring you your weather and night forecast courtesy of On Target. Folks, we were able to dodge the bullet last night. You can see where the ongoing storm complex is tracking off to the south and east here of the great Commonwealth of Kentucky. Not too much in terms of impacts here. That MCS actually broke up and scooted more off to the east. And now we're turning our attention back off to our north and west, folks. We're still stuck in this northwest flow aloft. We've got another ongoing storm complex coming out of Iowa early this morning. We're going to be keeping our eyes on this as we get in the latter part of today on into this evening for the opportunity at another round of strong to even severe storms that could impact the region. Now, much like yesterday, there remain some question marks. We could see some pop-up strong sales throughout the day, but focus continues to be on late this afternoon and as we work throughout the latter part of this evening, whenever this complex looks like it is going to be arriving. Let's get a look across the region, shall we? We'll kick things off overlooking the Sexton Bill Builder Sky Camp down in Gold City. Still got a blanket of cloud cover lingering from that ongoing storm complex across southeast Kentucky. Continuing to overstay its welcome here across the region. We got some more clearing, though, if we jog just west of there, overlooking the B.H. James Distiller Sky Cam down in Adairville. So we're going to get some more sunshine in here this morning, folks, and a big difference between yesterday and today is going to be the uptick in the oppressive heat and humidity. Take a look at these readings. We have already got both temperatures and dew points all the way up between the mid and upper 70s. Again, no, I sound like a broken record, but it feels like a freaking rainforest out there. Very warm and soupy this morning. We're going to take highs right up to around the mid-90s this afternoon, and you know what that means on the triple-digit heat index front. We got dew points all the way up between the mid and upper 70s, folks. We could be seeing heat indices between 100, 110 degrees this afternoon. If you're going to be spending extended periods in the outdoors, please take the necessary precautions. Not just today, folks. This intense heat and humidity is going to be hanging around throughout our Wednesday and Thursday as well. A little bit better illustration of the ongoing surface map to kind of give you a little bit more depiction of what is exactly going on. You'll note right there in the yellow, folks, where the potential for severe weather exists today, Wobbles remains right in the heart of it. Damaging winds will be our primary concern, along with copious amounts of rainfall and flooding should we get caught underneath training cells that can come along with these particular setups. All right, so we're going to mirror that there at the surface. We're going to take a look at the mid levels of the atmosphere, and folks, I don't mean to be a broken record, but this mid upper level pattern simply will not loosen its grip. We got the large ridge building in out of the south, that baggy trough across the north and east. This equates to the northwest flow aloft. We were just looking at it on the radar there, right there at the start of the video. Yet another storm complex has already developed. We're going to be keeping eyes on that throughout the day as it continues to propagate south and east towards our vicinity. So let's give you the breakdown. Here we are working through this morning, picking up nicely on keeping the activity out of here for us and well off to the south and east. All right, here we are working throughout the day. And you'll see this morning, a few spotty sales can't be ruled out, nothing to get too worked up about, but with the peak heating of the afternoon arriving, watch the blossoming of cells. They're going to be scattered in nature. They're going to be riding along a boundary that's sent out here across the region, serving as our lifting mechanism to fire off this shotgun-style sporadic development of these cells. And you'll see how they'll die off rather quickly, and then all eyes remain to the north and west. The storm complex we were just looking at in Iowa is going to be arriving right along or near the Ohio River sometime around the 6 to 8 p.m. time frame. And then we continue through the evening, folks, and you can see the best opportunity, it would appear, for strong and severe storms would be right along and west of the I-65 corridor, all right? So this is going to blast through here this evening if it holds true, and then scoot off to the south and east by sunrise on Wednesday morning. Then we're going to work throughout the day on Wednesday. We stay jam-packed with moisture. You see more stellar complexes arriving out of the north and west that could impact the region. Activity should be more isolated in nature tomorrow and Thursday in comparison to today, and you can see this here. We work throughout into lunchtime on Wednesday. We work throughout Wednesday afternoon and evening. All remains rather quiet outside of these subtle, stray little isolated pop-up cells that we're going to have to deal with. Now, folks, coming along with today and tomorrow's storm chances is an atmosphere that is just packed to an extraordinary extent with moisture. We're going to work throughout today. We get into this evening, folks, and take a look at the storm complex coming in here out of the north and west. You can blatantly see it steamrolling through Illinois and Missouri by the time we roll into early and mid-afternoon today. And then we work into this evening, and look at those values, folks. It's just plowing through here. Precipitable water values on the cusp of 2.5 inches. That is insane for any time of year, but especially right here in the midst of summer. Any storm that is able to get locked in into this environment with the given parameters is going to absolutely dump the rainfall. So if you're anywhere in and around Fairview Plaza, I don't know. You might want to be careful there. You feeling lucky? Hopefully not. Avoid that place in all seriousness. Maybe put up some yellow caution tape if we get the storms that are able to develop and work down and into the region, all right? So let's jump over here and let's give you the full breakdown, the latest from the Storm Prediction Center. Taking a look here, we have got a storm complex that's expected with a severe window. Anywhere between 3 p.m. and midnight is what we're honed in on throughout today, all right? We're going to be looking at the same risk as what we saw yesterday. Luckily, none of the storms impacted us overnight. Damaging straight line winds, flooding without question, primary concerns. There is a little bit of spin within the atmosphere, so we can't rule out an isolated tornado spin up or two coming along with this. All right, so again, 3 p.m. this afternoon through midnight tonight is the time frame that we're going to be watching for the peak severe threat here in and around the Wobbles community. Here's a full breakdown of your next 6-day weather forecast brought to you by Ohio Valley Insurance. Pop-up scattered storm chances, the name of the game. Throughout today, but more prominent this afternoon throughout the overnight, strong and severe possibility, triple-digit heat indices, basically a guarantee. We're going to be looking at a carbon copy forecast as we get into Wednesday and Thursday on the heat and humidity front. Lesser storm chances, that's the good news. We're going to have a weak boundary that's going to sway back across our vicinity Friday into Saturday. Going to be bringing more scattered storm chances right back into the mix. And then finally, on Sunday, it looks like we'll dry out completely. Loads of sunshine come back into the mix for us with cooler highs holding right around the upper 80s to lower 90s region-wide. Friends, that'll do it for your Tuesday morning weather night forecast presented by On Target. You all take care of yourselves and each other. Stay weather aware with the opportunity at strong and severe storms on the docket yet again today on into the overnight. You all have a great one.